Hey, welcome back to Cryptos to Invest, and I'm welcoming you back to this new tutorial, a new video that we're gonna host today, Optimismus. We have to be optimistic when we talk about this kind of projects, as well as you have a good name, which is Optimismus. So I hope you guys being positive, thinking positive, as well as we're gonna talk about a positive name or word that has this project as a project name. So we have here Optimismus that we're gonna do some analysis for and see where we can enter this. Are we gonna wait until this does a hard correction, or we just have to enter from this prices we're at in order for us to get some ROI or some return on investment? The first of all that I want to say is, if you are watching this video for the first time, welcome to the channel where we do just price analysis for any project in crypto. As well, we update a lot of news, a lot of new things about crypto in general. And if you have any cryptocurrency that you want to do analysis for, just put them in the comment box below. I will be happy to do some analysis for it and mention it on the video. So let's go into it. If you're watching this video for the first time, please head up and subscribe to this channel to not miss any new updates about any currency. So if you already subscribed, welcome you back. So Optimismus, yes, Optimismus, we see here. Let's first talk about liquidity before we move into the price analysis. So if you go guys to this website, this is not an advertisement, okay? This is just websites that I use to analyze some projects. So all these like websites, they have a paid version. This is just the free version that I'm using. So here we go. Let's go to tokenterminal.com. This is analyzes a lot just the liquidity and TVL and money and like the volume of the currency in general. So if we choose right here to go on the weekly, so this is weekly you seeing guys. So the beginning or the end, almost the end, the last week or 2 weeks in January, we have here about 9 billion. On the 13th January, we have here 11 billion 200 million, and on the 6th February, we have 11 billion 600 million, and on the 13th, we have a little bit down. We downsized. We have 11 billion 50 million, and at the end of February, we had here 11 billion 700 million, which is almost close to 12 billion. So that's what you can understand. The last week, we still going on the last week, so we don't have that much update yet. You can see this volume right here is keep growing and growing, and maybe the next week maybe even more, maybe even on 12 billion 200 million or something like that, or 3 billion, whatever. We don't know. But if he managed to cross the resistance where it at, it definitely will reach more than 2 billion in the next week chart of for the volume. So here, if you scroll a little bit again here, the all-time here it says that's 322, and all-time low is 0.40 cents. In the last 30 days, it made plus 7%. On the last 6 months, it did about a good performance of 150, 160%. In the last 7 days, it did an 11% performance. In 24, it's minus 230 because yes, it was today under $2.80, and all of a sudden it went to $3.30 because of that pump that Bitcoin did. So the second thing where we can see the liquidity of this currency is DeFi Llama. So this is one of the websites. Also, you can see the volume. If you see here, the weekly volume increased about 40%, which is really, really positive. If you change it to here on daily, let's see here. Total volume in just the last 7 days is about 700 million. On the 24th is 76 million. If we choose here to go on the weekly, so the last time we did about more than 800 million, it was in November the last year. And this year, actually on November 19, we did about almost that same price or the same amount in the volume. But it's really a good project that I see there's a lot of money still getting poured into it. So if you see here on August the last year, the first August last year, we went about 2 billion 5. Is this 2 trillion 5 billion? No, I think it's 2 billion 500 million. So and here it's about 2 billion 300. So we hope that this next week will reach 12 billion. So let's see what we gonna have. Um, so as long as there is a lot of money still getting invested into this project, that will cause a lot of positive reaction toward this currency, and there's a lot of people will start also buying it in order for it to crash this resistance that we have here in a massive leg up to the upward. So what we see here on a daily chart, we have actually two confirmations, which is a double top. The first one where I have this arrow down, and the second one where I have this arrow also down. So there is 2 times where it did reach the top of the resistance and right away came back. So here we finished the fave wave, or the Elliott 5 waves, the impulse ones. We finished them by touching the resistance, and we try again to here to break the resistance today, but it didn't happen. So let's just hope that we break this resistance in the coming weeks, because that will cause the price to be in a discovery position where we'll be looking at demand and supply, and that will cause the price to start keeping up and will be positive, and there will be news about it, and there will be also new people starting investing, trying to catch up into the price, and that will drive the price to be so fast going to $18 or even more than that. So this will do maybe the same chart as APT did in the last like 4 weeks. So it went like about from $3 to $18 in one row without stopping. So if we crossed actually this resistance, there is, as I said, a huge big move to the upside coming. But it's really also worth to mention that we're still above the 20 moving average on the day, which is a positive sign, as well as we are ahead of the 50 moving average, which is also is positive. If we draw here Fibonacci from the top side, or from the all-time high to the lowest point right here that we have on 0.80, so will give us a good entry point to retrace back is on 0.61 on Feb and 0.65 on Feb, which is will be between 1.90 and then $2. That's the price where um, a lot of investment, a lot of retailers, a lot of new commerce will be putting their orders on door in order for them to buy back for that in that small correction that will be happening in this area. So if they don't want to wait until there is a hard correction to the downside, because there's a high chance that it will be retracing back like this from this side. So that's why you're going to find a lot of orders waiting on this area, and this will be a really good position to watch up for, because that will give us a clear answer. Are we gonna keeping going up, or are we then gonna do a hard correction before we gonna do a third try to like break that resistance? All right. So a good places to put your buy order is between $2, as I said, and 190. And if that happened, that the price come back from that point and then try to go all the way up, that's good. If not, if it breaks it more than that, so the second place to put an buy order is on 0.50 or 51 of the Fib or Fibonacci. It's which is also indicates to $1.60 or $1.65. Less than that, really a crash toward $1.20 to almost 0.75 at max. Okay, so those are the areas that you have to watch for. And we saw right here on the RSI, what we see here, we have a divergence where we see the RSI is coming down, but the currency in the chart goes up. So that's something are not correlated with each other. And like that's something that is like it's a bearish conversions from the RSI that is telling us. But on the chart itself, it give us like about some kind of bullish chart right there. So what we expected it to happen is here right now it's already broken the divergence to the upside. It may do something like this, move until it touches the same place on above on the overbought zone, which is the 90, 85, 87, and then from there pull back or do a hard correction after that. So that's what I'm expecting for this currency to do in the next coming weeks. And there's just we need some courage from the new investors to put more money into it in order for us to do a hard break for resistance. Okay. So I'm hearing that my headset is low on the battery, so I have to also finish this video. So if you came to the end of this video and you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or any currency that you want us to analyze, so please put them in the comment box below. I'll be happy to give it a highlight on the next video. And please head up and subscribe. And thank you for being here again, and have a great day.